Good evening on this Saturday night. Welcome to the Thunderdome again. Consecutive nights calling games here. I'm Ryan Throne, and I'm next to Doug Kraus as we bring you tonight's broadcast of the Archbold Blue Streaks and the visiting Tinora Rams this evening. And this is the kind of a game that has implications in terms of the sectional, the district seeding that's coming up here February 11th. Tinora, obviously, with their 15-2.
February 9th.
Or February 9th, thank you for correcting that. 15-2 are the Tinora Rams coming into this game here tonight, and they are clearly and firmly entrenched in that one spot. But the Blue Streaks have slid in the last couple of weeks from their spot in number 2 in that seeding all the way down to number 6 after the loss last night to Swanton. And they're reeling right now. They really got to get things flipped around and going the other direction before the February 9th.
Well, you know what? Tonight's a great night to start that. That was a little kick in the gut last night. That game last night was, I talked to Joe before the game. I said, Joe, you've been at a long time, my friend. Have you had one ever like that you can remember that just hit you right in the gut like that? And he said, well, not that I can remember, but he said that was as tough as any of them. And I said, you know what? It is. But he says, you know what else is it? At the end of the day, as Joe likes to say.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day. It's just a game.
Yep.
He says there's a lot more worse things going on in this world than us losing that game like that.
Yep.
And I said, you're 100% on that, my friend. But, you just, there's so much going on. I mean, people think about the end of that game and how they hit that shot, and they won the shot out the bank. But you know what? People forget what happened in the first quarter.
Right.
Maybe a play here or a
play here, play there for a point or two.
Yeah,
sure.
A foul shot early. Of course, he missed a lot of foul shots anyway. But, I mean, layups missed or easy buckets. A lot of little things that just, contributed. And then everybody thinks about the end. But it was the whole game. And, it's past. Now, like Joe said then, also he said, I'm glad we played tonight. He said, because I couldn't wait till next week to get that taste out of my mouth. And I said 100% on that.
Well, and real quick recap, if anybody doesn't know what we're talking about. Last night, Swanton was able to come away with a last-second 3 from Brady O'Shea. He was fading away, slid on his rear end after releasing the ball, and he banked it in at the horn. It was one of those miraculous shots that you dream about as a kid making to win a game, and he got his. And it put the Blue Streaks, it defeated the Blue Streaks by 2 points. Archbold had a 1-point lead before that shot went in. So that's the kind of, oh my gosh, I can't believe you said gut shot. That's the sort of shot that really was for Archbold. But also, it is just a game. If these guys can come out with an attitude tonight of sort of playing loose and not necessarily playing some tight like they have at times, play loose. You're playing the number 1 seed in the bracket. You got nothing really to lose here, but you got a lot to gain from it. Go out and play loose and have some fun playing basketball on a Saturday night. Maybe you can come away with a sneaky win here against this higher-seeded team.
That's the one thing I will say. I don't think this team has cheated us in their efforts.
No.
I mean, they really haven't. They come out each and every night, and they've given us a good effort, especially the later in the game, after the Pettiesville game on. I'm not sure what game it was, but they really came at it. And I think they've been real solid as far as their effort.
Yeah.
And, sometimes the shots just don't fall, and I've been there and done that many times in my coaching career. And all you can do is say, hey, guys, just keep battling, keep working hard. Things will turn in your favor. And, maybe tonight's it.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to see how they come out, against this fine Tinora team under Chris Lyman. So it's going to be a fun night.
You betcha. This is the Salad Village pregame show here on 96.1 WMTR Sports. Doug and I are going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll talk more about some points of interest and some of the emphasis points for both these teams if they want to get a win here tonight in this non-league matchup between Tinora and Archbold. After a few minutes and a break and some words from our sponsors. We'll be back.
The CHP Adult Day Center in Archbold is a safe, affordable option for families seeking help for aging and medically fragile adults. Adult day services are ideal for individuals needing supervision during the day, including those with Alzheimer's and dementia and fall risks. Clients return to their own homes and transportation is available. Before considering long-term care placement, give us a call. Full or partial days. Call 419-445-5128 to schedule your free trial.
Need a new or used car? Cruise over to H&K Family Auto. For over 70 years, H&K's dealerships have been the cornerstones in the Continental and Archbold communities, as well as the tri-state area. H&K also has the largest pre-owned truck selection in Northwest Ohio, and they will even buy your current vehicle. With excellent customer service and a family-friendly environment, the H&K family will get you into a vehicle you love today. H&K Family Auto on South Main Street in Continental and North Defiance Street in Archbold. Or you can find them at hkfamilyauto.com.
Earn your MBA with Defiance. We have redesigned our MBA program to benefit you. The Defiance College MBA classes are now 100% online and are held in rolling 8-week sessions. Basically, this means every couple months you're progressing towards your degree. Don't worry about an entrance exam either, because we don't require the GMAT for admission. Oh, and there's no fee to apply. To find out more about the redesigned MBA program at Defiance College, go to defiance.edu.
Hi, I'm Dave Lichty with Knopfsinger Door Sales. Here at Knopfsinger Door Sales, our mission is simple. Offer the best garage doors with different models to fit your needs, backing them up with superior service after the sale. By purchasing a locally made Haas door, you will be supporting hundreds of families right here in Northwest Ohio. You won't hear us offer seasonal sales or car shows. Instead, we'll guarantee low prices every day. Stop by our showroom at 111 Taylor Parkway or visit our website for a free estimate.
Do you know the most effective way to maximize your crop production? Precision Ag Services in Wasion does, and we help farmers use data to improve processes, increase production, and achieve higher profits. Precision Ag Services utilizes a number of precision farming techniques and technologies to help improve crop production. If you are interested in getting the maximum efficiency at your farm, give Precision Ag Services a call at 419-490-8129 or go to useprecisionag.com.
Hey, when it's time for body work, call on the best. D&W Collision in Archbold. They're family-owned and operated since 1959. Auto and truck collision repair, heavy truck and commercial vehicle, frame straightening, axle alignment, radiator sales and service, tire sales and service, wheel balancing, and complete suspension service too.
Hi, I'm Pete Grimm, and for 3 generations, people have trusted D&W Collision and Radiator Service. Come see us for all of your auto and truck collision and body repair needs, serving the area since 1959. And remember this, we work with all insurance companies.
D&W Collision, State Route 66 north of Archbold.
When you're local and your customers are neighbors and farmers and small businesses, you respect your deep roots in the community and live by them. Farmers and Merchant State Bank, you work hard for your best life. So do we.
Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 407535.
And we welcome you back here to Archbold High School and the Thunderdome this evening as the Blue Streaks are hosting the Tinora Rams just down Dummersville Road, a little ways from here. These two teams have met up over the years several times. They're pretty decently competitive over time. We got the 59 times they've played each other. Streaks holding a 49-10 edge in the series. Started back in 1975. Archbold was 7-1 against Jewel High School from 1945 to 1955. So a little history behind this matchup in non-league play, these two teams. But as we mentioned before the break, the Tinora Rams coming in here hot. They are 15-2, and they got a nice win over Ayersville last night by 11, 53-42. So coming in with, looks like 7 consecutive wins into this contest. 5-0, sitting atop the driver's seat in the GMC also. So they're a hot team. What do you expect to see from the Tinora Rams?
Well, I'm looking for a team that's going to get after it defensively. Joe thinks they're going to be pretty much all man-to-man tonight. He really, if you look at their numbers, they have 4 guys, 9 points, 10 or 11 average, and 9 or more.
Yep.
And their starter, Owen Farrell, is 3-point. Everybody else is 9 or 10 or 11. Now, the kid I'm looking forward to seeing is their point guard, Connor Welling.
Yes.
5'11", senior. And this kid, he's only getting like 6-7 rebounds a game. I mean, from a point guard
from
spot.
the point guard spot, leading the team, yeah.
And I talked to Alani about him. He said he's just one tough kid. He says, after practices or whatever, they'll go out and they'll go boxing.
That's good.
He says he tells his guys, don't be getting hurt boxing, but that's kind of funny to hear him talk about his players boxing.
Sure. Well,
they get the gloves on and everything.
They get 44 points a game. Opponents, they're giving up only 38. And one of the areas that kind of is partly due to their pace of play, but they're only getting 21 boards per contest. So if there's an area that Archbold maybe can take advantage of, it might be a rebounding advantage tonight, get some offensive boards and putbacks. That certainly would help the cause.
Yeah, they're not a really big squad. Spicala is 6'3", the senior, Adam Spicala, and everybody else is 5'11", 6 foot. So I think the Streaks will have a size advantage, but you know what? It's just how much you want to go get the ball. That's how what it boils down to.
All right, sounds good. We're going to take a couple of minutes here for our national anthem between the Rams and the Blue Streaks coming up after our break.
At Ace, our helpful folks know you've got everyday things you need to take care of around the house. The toilets that run and the faucets that don't. Or the filters you swear you just replaced. The bulbs and the batteries that run out. And when they do run out, you never have to run far. Because with over 5,000 stores, odds are there's an Ace right in your neighborhood, ready to give you the right tools and the right advice you need to get your quick fixes done even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Your local home convenience store is Wasion Ace, with easy parking, a clean, well-lit store, wide aisles, and the help you need to get your project done. It couldn't get any more convenient than that. If you're in a time crunch, you can shop from home at acehardware.com and then pick up at the store when your order is ready.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Are you ready to enjoy retirement where comfort meets convenience? At Fairlawn Retirement Community, experience maintenance-free living with all the services you need. Our peaceful scenic grounds and welcoming environment offer the perfect place to focus on what matters most. Call 567-444-5102 or visit fairlawnarchbold.com to learn more. At Fairlawn, your next chapter starts here.
February is National Flooring Month. Okay, I just made that up. I need to get this. Okay? Yeah, I'll let him know. Your wife called and she would like a new floor. Just so happens we have LVP and tile flooring. Happy Feet is 10% off this month. So make her Happy Feet happy with a new floor from Lugville Supply Center, Archbold, Ohio.
From the most complex construction to the simplest DIY. Find it here at Lugville Supply.
All right, it's almost time for your Meyer-Badenhop insurance tip. It's next.
Ohio Mutual Insurance Group has been a leader in the farm insurance industry since 1901. With more than 100 years of experience, Ohio Mutual's farm products have evolved to meet the needs of the 21st century farm owners. At Meyer-Badenhop Insurance Agency, we can help you protect what matters most. Whether you own a small farm with 5 acres or a large operation with thousands of acres, we can provide the coverage you need. Give us a call at 419-592-3751 or visit us at MeyerBadenhop.com. We would welcome the opportunity to meet your farm insurance needs. Ohio Mutual, modern insurance for modern farmers.
And welcome you back here, a couple of minutes away from the tip between the Rambos and Blue Streaks in boys high school hoop tonight. I'm Ryan Throne next to Doug Kraus. We're going to get your starting lineups to you before the Meyer-Badenhop tip. We'll get the visiting Tinora Rams first. They will start this evening 5'11 sophomore Owen Farrell. You mentioned 3 points a game for Owen. He's joined by 6' senior Alex Holmeyer, getting 10 points a game. 6'2 sophomore Josh Lieb at 9 points a game. 6'3 senior Adam Spichala at 10 points a game. And then the guy you mentioned that you're really excited to see, and I am too, Connor Welling, 5'11 senior, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists a contest. This kid gets it up and down the floor in a hurry. He is very, very quick and shifty.
Well, we'll see what happens. Coach Chris Lindenstall in his fourth
season.
Yep.
40 and 45 his record. He's assisted by Andy Hunter, Kyle Nicely, coaches the freshman, and Reed Anders, the JV coach. 15-2 their record and 5-0 in GMC play. What about the Blue Streaks?
Blue Streaks coming in tonight 9-7, 2-3 in the league, and head coach Joe Frank in his 7th year, 121-43. He's going to be starting 5'11 senior Sonny Phillips, 8 points a game, 3 assists. 5'11 6' senior Evan Went, 4 points a game. 6'4 sophomore Morgan Harris, 6 points a game, 4 rebounds. 6'3 senior Madden Valentine at 7 points a game. And 6'4 senior Micah Nofziger, 10 points a game, 5 rebounds. Joe is, like I said, 7th year, ably assisted by a longtime friend Mike Kennedy. Also assisted by Ryan Holgrave, Rich Steele, Bradley Hurst, and Zeb Frank.
And the Rams getting 47 points a game versus 38 for their opponents. Blue Streaks 49 points a contest and holding their opponents to 41. The rebounding edge to Archbold, they've really improved their rebounding throughout the season. If there's an area that they've gotten better at, it has consistently been on the glass. They're pulling down 28 rebounds a game to the 21 that the Rams are getting. And they're even at 11 apiece for turnovers, both these teams.
Yep.
Field goal shooting, there's a little bit of a discrepancy here between these two, a distinction between them. Archbold's free throw percentage or field goal percentage has been going kind of the wrong way. They've been trending downward. They're down in the 30s now at 39% from the field, and that's just general field goals, not the arc necessarily. Whereas the Tinora Rams getting it at almost 50% of their shots dropping from the field. And from three, the Rams hitting it at 34%, where the Blue Streaks have fallen down as far as now 27% from three-point range. Also, the free throw line is an area of distinction. The Rams getting it at 63% and the Blue Streaks 58%. So there are some differences here in terms of the numbers. Archbold's going to have max effort if they're going to get a win here tonight.
Well, that's definitely what Coach Frank and the coaching staff, I'm sure, has been preaching all day long. Hey, get rid of last night's game. It's out the window, and now it's a new day and new blood coming in here. Nice-looking green uniforms by the Rams. Let's see what happens.
This Ram team, from what I saw on film, they like to go back and forth. They'll swing it several times a possession. They're not in a hurry to get a shot up, and they'll work until they get a good one. Very patient offensively. Harris out there going to do the tip duty for Archbold. Morgan going against Holmeyer, and Harris gets the tip. Slaps it back to Nofziger in the backcourt, and he'll give it to Phillips to bring it up. Archbold controls the first possession of the game.
Man-to-man by the Rams.
Phillips comes over the timeline, directs a little traffic. Now swings it right point, Went. Puts it on the floor, goes to his left, into the key. Slings this one back out to Valentine. And they'll go to Nofziger. He takes it to the right, back to Went. Shifts the D, now tries to get down the lane and does. Finishes at the rack. That's a good start for Went.
Nice take. Nice take and finish by Evan.
2-0 Blue Streaks. Ball in the hands of Farrell for the Rams. Gets it back to Lieb. Now all the way across to Farrell again. Out to the top to Welling. Connor brings it to his left, guarded by Phillips. Gets to Farrell. Now Spachala.
A 5-out action.
Side to side. A lot of movement. Now here's a three attempt from Josh Lieb, and he rattles it in.
Got the whole roll on that one, didn't he?
3-2. Rams now Went at the other end. His three no good. And Spachala skies for the board. Pulls that down, gets it away to Welling. Connor brings it up, gives to Farrell. They get back. These guys do a weave.
Yep, that's all they're doing.
A lot of weaving. Holmeyer with it now. Center circle working against Harris. Trying to get past him, break him down off the dribble. Doesn't. Hands it back to Lieb. Right wing. Now Lieb spins, picks up his dribble, in trouble. Has to get it away to Farrell out near the center circle. Back to Lieb again on the wing, right side. Went out there guarding. Now Farrell. They reverse it around to the left side. Spachala puts it on the deck. Gives back to Farrell. Very methodical. Making their defenders run a long, long way in defense. It's kind of a grind. Here's Holmeyer. He gets by Harris. Pump fake at the rim. Up and under. Shot for Holmeyer is good.
Nice take by Holmeyer. Got to the rack. A little shot fake. Little layup after the fake.
5-2 Rambos. 5:30 to play first period. Harris on the drive, throws it toward the key. It's into the hands of Welling, and now he runs the break, looking for Spachala. He can't finish on the lefty layup. Here comes Phillips with the rebound. He's going to push tempo behind the back dribble in the lane, kicks out. Went, thought about a three, thought otherwise, gives it up to Valentine. Now Phillips, pump fake, goes to his left, takes it baseline. Shot up for Phillips off glass is good. Trims the lead to 1. 5-4 Rams.
Nice take by the senior Phillips. Left hand off glass.
Now 5 minutes to play first period. Farrell with it left wing. Nofziger giving him plenty of room. Lieb with it left wing now. He works past Knopfsinger. Knopfsinger reached, then pulled the hands back. I didn't touch him, swear. Here's Farrell with it. Swings it back around, reverses to Welling. Now Lieb with it. Back to Farrell. And now to the left wing. Lulling the team to sleep. Swing it all the way around to the corner. Lieb, baseline drive, trying to get by Phillips. Tough shot through traffic is good off glass. Nice baseline drive for Lieb. Lead is now 7 for Tinora.
Yeah, that's not an easy finish.
Knopfsinger at the other end goes to his left off the bounce for a 15-foot jumper.
Yeah, Lieb with the right baseline, and he finished with the right hand along the baseline. That's not an easy finish. Knopfsinger there, nice little 15-footer himself.
4 minutes to play first period. Lead is 1 for Tinora. Farrell left wing. He'll dribble it back to the top. Welling high on the right. Phillips out there guarding. A couple of dribbles to his left. Now flicks it back over to Spicciala on the right wing. Here comes Welling down the lane at the free throw line depth. Dumps it off for Homeyer. Homeyer now in trouble. Valentine heckling him, but he's able to get it away. Back to Welling. Now Welling through traffic. He fights his way through to the rack. Can't finish. Rebound contested. Grabbed by Wendt. Archbold with the basketball and the chance to take the lead. Knopfsinger posting, backing down against Lieb. Shot up, no good. Rebound put back up and good for Wendt. 8-7, the Archbold lead. 3 minutes to play first period. Welling, left wing, guarded by Phillips. Back to the top, Homeyer. Now Lieb with it on the right wing against Wendt. Back around to Farrell. Spicciala with it off the Farrell screen to his right. Valentine stops the dribble drive. Kick out, 3 for Lieb, no good. Rebound grabbed by Wendt. Important possession here for Archbold if they could get a bucket. Here comes Wendt down the lane. Nothing there, kicks back out. Phillips, left point 3 on the way. In and out and in. It does drop. Thought he was going to lose a bounce situation, but he got it to go. 11-7, Archbold in front. 2:25 to play first. Welling brings it up, goes to his left. Farrell. Here comes Spicciala down the lane and he's not there, so instead Farrell reverses it around. Lieb with it, right wing. Back to the top, Homeyer. And Welling. Looking back door, finds Lieb. Wendt guarding him. He's too deep, can't get the shot up. Kicks out to Spicciala. Now to the top. Farrell launches a 3-ball from the top of the key and drains it.
Yeah, he was pretty deep on that one. I think Micah was guarding him. He said, "You're not going to shoot that," but he did. Nothing but net.
11-10, Archbold in front by 1. Here's a 3 attempt for Valentine, and his toilet bowls its way home.
That's a good description. It could kind of roll around there.
Flushed its way down. 14-10. Archbold in front. Spicciala off the screen to his left. Hands to Lieb. Wraps it around. Shot up in the key. Floater no good for Lieb. Battle for the rebound. He got it, but he stepped on the baseline. It's going to be Archbold basketball. Nice start for the Streaks with 1:18 left first period. Krieger, and Piercefield check in for Archbold. Knopfsinger, Wendt, and Harris sit. A couple of substitutions. Farrell and Lieb sit down for Tinora. And they bring in Shuffling and Hancock. .118 to play. First period. Piercefield inbounds to Gracia. Isaias brings it across, gives to Valentine on the wing. Back to the top to Krieger. Now Gracia. He takes it down the lane. Nothing there for him. Dumps it out to Krieger. Now into the corner to Piercefield, left side. Back to Gracia. Swings it to Valentine all the way around to the right side. Krieger pitches into the post. Gracia passed Hancock to the rack. Can't finish. Hancock with the rebound. And Welling brings this one across for Tinora. Gives back to Hancock. Now Shuffling with the ball. Gives to Spicciala. Welling takes it to his right. Guarded by Gracia. It's a give and go. Here comes Welling to the rack. Can't finish. Ball being tapped around, and Krieger comes up with the rebound and draws contact. That's the first foul by either team in this period at the 27.7 mark. Foul is on Hancock. It's his first. 14-10, Blue Streaks in front with the basketball. Gracia pounds it, brings it across the timeline, into the front court, and holds. Tinora is going to allow this to tick down. So with 7 to shoot, Gracia is going to go. Crossover dribble, gives to Krieger, then screens. Here comes a Roger. Floater in the lane is short, no good. Horn sounds. After 1, it's Archbold 14, Tinora 10. We'll be back.
Hello, looking to perfect your smile? Look no further. Here at Smiles of Ohio Orthodontics, we are what you're looking for. We offer braces and Invisalign for children and adults.
Smiles of Ohio Orthodontics offers low down payments and flexible monthly payments with 0% financing and complimentary consultation.
We have 3 locations, Bryan, Defiance, and Wauseon. Give one of our locations a call today to schedule an appointment with Dr. Beringer, Dr. Eckhart, or Dr. Pataki.
Check out our website at www.smilesofohio.com. And remember, we create beautiful smiles to last a lifetime.
So Archbold able to hang on to a 14-10 lead over the Tinora Rams. Lead went back and forth throughout that first period, but Archbold just simply made some shots there, and they've got themselves in front.
Yeah, 6 of 9 for the Streaks in the first 8 minutes. 2 of 3 from behind the arc, which is pretty good for them. Nobody shot any foul shots. Had 4 rebounds. Rams had 3 rebounds. Clean quarter. Both teams had 1 turnover. And the Rams were 4 of 9 from the field themselves with 2 of 3 from behind the arc. So pretty even first quarter. 14-10 Streaks.
Very methodical pace of play.
Well, you can see why the Tinora scores are going to be in the low 40s.
Sure.
And then 30 fun points defense because they guard pretty well. But the offensive style is conducive to a lower scoring game, which is fine.
Hancock gives to Holmeyer. Tinora to start the second period with the basketball. Spicella into the corner. And now he's in trouble. Gracia heckling him. Finds Spicella on the back door, who dumps it away to Hancock. Shot up off glass and iron. No good. Battle for the rebound. Krieger rips it away. Kruger ends up with it. And Phillips.
That's a good defensive possession by the Streaks.
Gracia, top of the key 3. Throws one up and in. Streaks are hitting them tonight. 17-10. They've got themselves a nice lead. Here's Spicella heading to his right. Bounce pass to Holmeyer on the wing. Back to the top. Here's Hancock. Kruger out guarding. Man-to-man defense gives to Welling. Out near half court. Phillips takes a few steps toward him. And Gracia heckling the ball handler down the lane. Shot up, and he's blocked from behind. It's Schauffele that's going to be shooting the 2 free throws on the foul from Gracia.
They called that on Krieger.
They got Krieger for it. I'm not sure how that wasn't on Gracia. He's the only defender, but okay. Might have been reported incorrectly. First free throw.
Coaches are asking now, too.
Yeah. Make sure we got the right fellow.
Now everybody got marks in my book.
Okay. They are correcting it. It is Gracia.
All right, I'm glad we got that settled. They were listening to us.
All right. Free throw is good. That's both of them, in fact, for Dillon. So it's a 17-12 lead now for Archbold. Under 7 to play first half. Phillips goes right to left, crosses over, spins at the free throw line, goes hard into his defender, almost able to finish that. I believe it was Hancock defending. No, Spicella, in fact, called for the foul. Spicella's first, team's first in the quarter. So Phillips had a rough night last night at this strike. We'll see if he can rectify it this evening.
No, they're questioning the foul this time.
See, and I thought they called it on Spicciala, but I had initially called it that it was Hancock, and that's what they changed it to. Hancock was the defender on Phillips. That's Phillips went into his chest. Yeah, you're right. Good point. That's a big one. It's big because Tinora generally only goes 7, 2 off the bench. Hancock being one of them. He's going to sit down with those 2 fouls. Josh Lee will check back in. First free throw, no good for Phillips. 6:44 to play first half. Phillips is second on the way. Short off the iron and misses both. Rebound goes to Tinora. Spicciala was able to collect that one. Gives to Welling. Welling takes it to the right side of the floor. Hands it off to Holmeyer, who curls it around to the left. Piercefield guarding. Picks up his dribble. Gets this one away to Schauffele. Now Lieb with it on the wing. Kruger in front of him, and Lieb loses it into the backcourt. Gracia there to recover it. Throws up a shot in transition, falling down. Gracia makes the shot. I don't know if he thought there was going to maybe be contact, but he lost his footing.
I don't know if his foot just slid out from under him or what the deal was.
But going down, just to at least get it up there, give it a chance, and it went in. And now Gracia defends the wing, tries to gamble for the steal, and is called instead for the foul. So Gracia picks up his second. Second against Archbold in the period. Valentine comes back in. Gracia sits. Kruger and Krieger and Piercefield also come back out, and Phillips and Knopfsiger and Harris back in the game. So for Archbold, Harris went Valentine, Knopfsiger, Phillips. And for Tinora, Farrell, Welling, Holmeyer, Lieb, Spicciala. The ball tapped into the backcourt. Nice defense from Valentine, unable to save it.
He did. He deflected it out in front of the Archbold bench and was going toward the Tinora bench, and he tried to dive to keep it in play, but to no avail. But you got to appreciate the hustle. You got to like to see your senior getting out there and making a play.
That's what we talked about in the pregame here. If it's going to happen for Archbold, it's going to happen with plays like that. They're going to have to take advantage of some blue-collar basketball plays. 5:45 to play first half. 19-12, Archbold in front. Farrell on the wing. Right side. Swings it back around. Reverses to Welling on the left. He gets it free throw line. Pitches back out to Farrell. Dribbles to his left. Now Spicciala contested 3 over Valentine. Valentine says, what else can I do?
That was a nice shot. Well contested, but bingo.
Spicciala did the pick and pop, came off the screen, but Matt Valentine read it. And now at the other end, Knopfsiger gets the feed underneath and is fouled from behind on his shot attempt. But Madden read it well, got the hand up there, almost got a piece of the basketball. That's how good Adam Spicciala is. 35% from 3 for the season. So he has cut the lead to 3, but Knopfsiger with a chance to get a couple of free throws here. First one is good for Micah. 64% free thrower. Second one on the way is also good. The foul was on Josh Lieb. That's his first and the team's second in the period. And now Spicciala will bring it across. Works against Valentine. Brings it back to the left side. Farrell comes and gets it back from him. Now back to Farrell at the top. Almost has it popped out by Phillips. So he'll pitch back to Welling, who sets it up at the center circle. Connor brings it to his left. Gives to Spicciala. Back to Welling. They do a lot of these handoffs in that weave that they play. Here comes Farrell back to the top. Now to Lieb on the wing. Knopfsiger given some room. They reverse it all the way around to Farrell. And he throws it back out, nearly goes into the backcourt. Welling saved it for Tinora. Presses, pushes past Phillips. Can't finish the shot at the rim. Knopfsiger rebound, outlet to Phillips up ahead. Hurry to the corner. Here's Harris, left corner 3. Too strong. Rebound brought down by Welling. And now he's going to pick up his dribble, give it to Spicciala and get it back right away. 21-15, Archbold in front. 4 minutes to play first half. Lieb on the baseline, drive left side, finds Spicciala cutting down the middle. Nothing there. They kick back out and set up. Holmeyer brings it to the center. Kicks to the corner, the wing. Farrell drives, free throw line, hands to Spicala. Farrell to the corner to Holmeyer. He spins against Phillips right into Valentine, who strips it out of him. And Phillips pushes it ahead to Madden. Pump fake, nothing there. Cross-court pass. Went tries a three right wing. It's good for Evan. Amazing how much easier this game is when the ball goes through.
Yes, it is.
24-15. Archbold with a 9-point advantage on the Rams. 3.5 to play first half. Here's the curl from Holmeyer. Kicks to the wing. 3 up for Lieb. Wide open 3 for Josh Lieb. Erases Wentz shot. 24-18. Now Knopfsinger from Phillips. He's going to try a 3-ball in transition, and he buries one. Timeout. Rams. They're going to take a full here. 27-18. Archbold up 9 with 3:05 left first half.
Napoleon Links is currently looking for experienced machine operators and general laborers in our spring department. Napoleon Links is located in Archbold. We have been a family-owned garage door manufacturing company since 1963. Interested candidates, please contact Wendy Stump at 419-445-1010 or visit us at links-nsw.com. We provide our employees with competitive pay and benefit packages available at 30 days. We offer raises at 60 days, 6 months, and 1 year. We have flexible work hours and multiple shifts available. We offer a monthly attendance bonus, anniversary bonus, and quarterly employee luncheons, and an employer match 401k plan, and multiple health insurance packages, including one at no cost. Please call us today at 419-445-1010 or visit us at links-nsw.com.
27-18, Archbold in front out of the Tinora timeout. And they've been knocking down shots at a little bit better clip than recently.
They certainly have. You know what? And I've always said, when those shots fall, it makes the coach look a lot smarter.
Spicala with the inbounds, pushes it across against the press, gets it into the front court, and the Rams set up. Lee brings it back to the top, now to Welling on the wing. Phillips guarding, back to Spicala. They swing it around to the right side. Here's Lieb again. Into the corner, Spicala goes behind him and spots up for 3, no good. Knopfsinger skies for a rebound, pulls it down, gives to Phillips. Now Phillips' cross-court pass read perfectly. Spicala heads the other way, and through contact at the rim, Spicala finishes. 27-20 now, the lead for Archbold. That was not a great pass from Sonny. Spicala saw it coming and got a running start at it. It would have been a pick 6 at football. Knopfsinger out to the top. They swing it right side to Harris. Back to the top went. Working into Farrell. Gives to Harris. Harris drives. Pull-up jumper from 6. No good. Ball tapped around. Spicala comes up with the loose ball. And the Rams a chance to trim the lead again. Here's Welling feeding it back to Lieb. Now swings it around to Holmeyer on the right. And another deep 3 attempt for Farrell. Top of the key again. Farrell gets another in the same spot.
He was out past the volleyball line that time. That was a little deeper.
He didn't hesitate again.
No,
he's feeling it. Archbold with possession. Here's Knopfsinger. Baseline. Goes the other side of the hoop. Tries to put it up through contact. Can't finish. Rebound grabbed by Spicala again. His rebound total is growing. Farrell with it. Left wing. Streaks are going to have to get a hand in his face at least if he's feeling that hot. 27-23. Archbold leads by 4. Holmeyer with it. Hands again. Here's Farrell. 3 this time from the left side. Can't get this one to go. Went with the rebound. Phillips will bring it up. Minute to play first half. Went on the right wing. Down to the baseline. Knopfsinger. Guarded by Lieb. Dribbling to his left. Kick out. Went. 3. Right wing. Buries it. 30-23. Archbold in front. 50 seconds to play first half. Krieger trying to steal it from Welling. Can't. Get it to Lieb in the corner. Lieb dribbles back out to the top. Gives to Holmeyer. And now Farrell right wing working against Wendt. He'll dribble it all the way to his left. Gives to Holmeyer. Archbold with a 7-point advantage in the final 30 seconds of the first half. Lieb crosses it over. Right point 3 for Holmeyer is good. Holmeyer strokes it at 33% from the arc. 30-26. Archbold with the ball and a 4-point lead. 10 seconds to play. Here comes Phillips off a screen from Knopfsiger. Knopfsiger goes to the corner. 3 off the bounce is short. No good. The heave by Lieb at the horn. Off the mark into the student section. It's a 4-point lead for Archbold at the break. 30-26. They lead the Rams here at home. We'll be back.
Now, at Terry Hendricks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, no more stress and worry on where to park or where to go. When you arrive for either repair work or our express lane oil changes, we ask that you please follow the arrows on the parking lot. Pull up to the garage door on the right and give us a honk. A service advisor will come right out to greet you and start the write-up process with a walk-around and your courtesy alignment check. If the right lane is full, we have an overflow lane on the left to pull into. Thank you for all your past and continued business, and remember, at Terry Hendricks, only your vehicle gets more attention than you.
Hi, Mike Richardson, owner of Deepwater Designs. Deepwater Designs is Northwest Ohio's builder of luxury outdoor living products, your complete outdoor living destination, specializing in decks, docks, pergolas, patio covers, and sunrooms. Our composite decks offer a lifetime of maintenance-free care where you live on your deck, you don't work on it. Our docks are truly custom, have slip-resistant composite decking, and can be left in year-round in most cases. Our pergolas and patio covers are second to none, whether you like the classic pergola, op-roll pergola, or solid patio cover. Our sunrooms create another room in your home and is available for your family to enjoy year-round, available single-pane, double-pane, high-performance glass. Our products all carry a lifetime limited warranties. We are your A-plus BBB and 5-star Google builder. Call Mark Johnson at 419-944-6863 or visit us online at deepwaterdesigns.com or TimoSunroomsToledo.com.
Hi, I'm Jessica from Souders TV and Appliance. We've been your local Whirlpool dealer since 1961, supplying our customers with quality Whirlpool appliances and service before and after the sale. We sell Amana, KitchenAid, and Whirlpool products, stock replacement parts, and service what we sell, so you won't have to call some 1-800 number for help. Give us a call at 419-445-3391 or stop into our showroom at 105 South Defiance in Archbold and see Lee, Dean, or Jessica to answer your questions. We'll help you find a Whirlpool product that fits your needs today and for many years to come.
First Fed Delta was formed as a mutual savings and loan over 85 years ago to provide basic banking services to our communities. Today, we still provide those basic services with a modern twist. With our online banking and mobile app, you can access your accounts conveniently anytime. You can even set alerts for your accounts. Need cash? No worries. With our debit card, you have access to over 55,000 ATMs worldwide, surcharge-free. I am Elizabeth Reynolds, Chief Retail Officer of First Fed Delta, and I hope you will stop in and see us soon at one of our 6 convenient locations. See how we've kept community banking simple. Also, check us out at our website, firstfeddelta.com, and on Facebook, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
We welcome you back to the Thunderdome. Ryan Throne and Doug Kraus on the call of tonight's game. The Blue Streaks leading the Rams at halftime, 30-26 here in our game tonight. And not incredibly surprising, but maybe a little bit in that the Blue Streaks are shooting the ball well for the first time in a couple of weeks here, and that's really put them in a nice position here with this Tinora Rams team that comes in pretty hot. First period of play, the lead went back and forth. The Rams had as much as a 7-4 lead on the Blue Streaks. That was their biggest lead, however. Archbold was able to work their way back and take the lead at the end of the quarter, 14-10 after the first. And then in the second period, the lead grew to as much as 17-10 for Archbold. But the Rams kind of kept hanging around. They got some shots going to the basket. They cut it back down to 4 and then 6 and then 4. And that's where we are here at halftime, 30-26. Both these teams actually shooting the ball pretty well, and this has been a cleanly played game. This is sort of one of those games that is a little bit more like an old school game. Nobody's fouling. There's not a lot of contact. There's not a lot of brutality out there. Players are hustling, but they're doing it in a clean way with good body control. It's kind of fun to watch, a little more graceful than some of the games that we see.
Yeah, in the first 16 minutes, you're looking at a total combined of 4 fouls. 5 fouls. I'll get it right. 5 of them. That's pretty good.
That's incredible.
In fact, total of 6 foul shots in the first half. Archbold has 2 for 4, and the Rams are 2 for 2. But like you said, the numbers are very close, very even. Archbold and Tinora both have 8 rebounds for the half. Archbold only has 2 turnovers, and Tinora has 3. Both teams are shooting it fairly well. Archbold is 10 of 18 from the field for 56%. And they are 6 of 9 from behind the arc for 67%, which is
a little better.
Much better, yes.
That's a little better.
That's incredible that you're 6 and 9. When you're 6 and 9, like I would tell you, you need to shoot them more.
More of them?
Yeah, but anyway, the Rams also are 6 for 9 from behind the arc for 67% as well. Well played first half. Like you said, a clean first half. Both teams getting at it. Tenora's doing a really good job with their motion offense. They're 5 out, and trying to find driving lanes and so forth. And then they've spotted up for some nice looking threes themselves. If you look at individual numbers, Archbold is led in their 30 points by Evan Went, who has 10 points, including 2 threes. Evan is actually 4 or 5 from the field for the first 16 minutes. Also followed by Micah Nofziger, who has 7 points. Isaiah Grassi came off the bench. They gave him a nice lift for 5 points with 2 out of 3 from the field. Point guard Sonny Phillips has 5 points the first 16 minutes as well. And Madden Valentine has a 3 for his 3, and that's 30 points for the Streaks. 26 points for the Rams, looking at pretty balanced scoring. Josh Lieb has 8 points. He has 2 threes to his credit as well. He's 4 for 5 from the field. He's 3 for 4 from the field. And then you have Owen Farrell, who's made those 2 deep threes for 6. Alex Holmeyer has a 3 and a layup for 5. Adam Spicala has 5 points. And Dylan Shively, thank you, has 2 points for 2 foul shots. So good first half. I enjoyed it. Well played, and we'll see what the second half brings.
Yeah, well played. That's the way to say that. And our scoreboard operator down there, Jason Valentine, has to be a little bit bored. He runs the possession arrow, and I can't think that there was even a jump ball in that first half. Can you think of one?
No, which is highly unusual as well.
That's unusual. Only 5 turnovers combined between the 2 teams, and only 5 fouls combined between the 2 teams. Really, that kind of a game. That tells it all right there. It has been fun to watch these two opponents. And honestly, like we said before, there are implications in this game, particularly for Archbold. This would be a really nice win for them to get in terms of the seeding situation. And if you remember, with the sectional/district situation this year, that first round and second round, I believe, will be hosted by the better. I was corrected by Jay Selgo. It's the better seeded team, to be very clear about that. And so, fighting for one of those top 4 seeds, especially, or even 5. Would really be advantageous if Archbold can grab one of those somehow.
Well, hey, all you got to do is win a couple games here before next Sunday, and you'll have an opportunity. But right now they have 16 minutes to come out and play a second half like they did the first half. Again, I'm sure both coaches were talking about some things that we got to keep this up. This Blue Streak say, hey, let's keep moving the ball. That's one good thing that they've done a nice job of. They moved the ball well, and they have presented themselves with some good scoring opportunities, and they're taking advantage of it. They're setting their feet, and they're shooting it well. I think there's only maybe a couple shots I would consider maybe a shot maybe they shouldn't have taken, but hey, for the first half when they're 10 of 18, I don't think you can complain too much on that.
Nope.
Defensively, both teams, I think, got to be pleased with what they've done defensively. And I just think it was a well-played first half. Coach Limey, I'm sure he says, hey, guys, we gotta get after them. We only got 2 turnovers on them. Are you kidding me? I mean,
right.
That could be an area that he might have talked about a little bit. Maybe turn the pressure up a little bit and maybe make it a little bit more difficult for the Streaks. But other than that, hey, good first 16 minutes.
All right, we'll take a minute. When we come back, we'll have the start of the second half here from Archbold High School between the Rams and the Blue Streaks. Archbold up at the intermission, 30-26 over Tinora.
FCHC Podiatry in Wauseon is accepting new patients. Dr. Ahmad Attar, podiatrist, offers comprehensive foot and ankle medical care for patients of all ages close to home. For your appointment, call 330-2638. That's 330-2638. FCHC Podiatry is located in Suite GO4 in the North Medical Office Building on the Fulton County Health Center campus in Wauseon.
Hi, this is Carrie from Your Main Stops, reminding you that Your Main Stop has everything you need for the weekends. Start your weekend with a hot coffee and a fresh John's Donuts. Fill your car with gas or diesel, choose wisely, and you're ready for an adventure. Main Stop has what you need, and you can get it fast. Wherever you are in Northwest Ohio, there is a Main Stop near you, ready to help you to maximize your weekend. Remember, the best stop is Main Stop.
McCotchick Concrete in Lyons, Ohio specializes in quality poured walls. For a free estimate, call Sean McCotchick at 419-388-6083. Always proud to salute the accomplishments of our students and athletes. McCotchick Concrete in Lyons.
So as we get set for our third period here at Archbold High School, welcome back. I'm Ryan Throne. Doug Krause sitting next to me. And the arrow will favor Archbold as we start the second period.
Yeah, be interesting.
The third period, sorry.
Yeah, be interesting in Blue Streak timeout. You know, I'm going to guess Coach Frank has something drawn up right now that he wants to run, set play out of this timeout situation. Let's see what happens here. Here we go.
Valentine, Phillips, Knopfsinger, Harrison went for Archbold. And Farrell, Welling, Homeyer, Lieb, and Spichala for Tinora. Streaks go to the left wing to Valentine, back to Phillips. Now they go all the way around to the right side. They're doing a lot of east-west themselves. Here's Harris. Puts it on the deck, goes into the middle of the key. Has to drop it down to the block. Knopfsinger playing some bully ball here against Lieb, and a foul on the floor on Josh Lieb. Knopfsinger using the size advantage there and doing it well. That's the second on Lieb. First on the Rams in the period. Right away going hard at him. Lob back into Knopfsinger. Went into Lieb again. Lost the ball. And Homeyer comes up with it. Empty possession for Archbold to start the second half. Now here comes Homeyer. Spins. Top of the key. Gives to Farrell. Slings it across to Lieb. Right wing. Back to Spichala on the left. And now Farrell again. Went out guarding. Farrell brings it back to the top. Gives to Lieb, right wing. 5 out again for the guys in green. 7 to play, third period. Lieb with it, right wing. Back to the top, Homeyer. And now over on the right to Welling. The 5'11 senior takes one dribble, then gives to Homeyer, who penetrates, kicks to the corner. Here's Farrell trying to get down the lane. Nothing here for him. Baseline dribble drive from Lieb. Nothing. Gets it back out top. Now Farrell collects it, right point. They drop it to the block. Here's Spichala through the double team. Kicks to the corner. They reverse it quickly. Corner three for Farrell. Short off the mark. Valentine gets way upstairs for the rebound. And hands this one off to Phillips to bring it across. Empty possessions for both teams to start the second half. Here's Harris on the drive. Goes into the chest of Spichala. Nothing there. Gets it back out. Now went right point three for Evan. Hits the front of the iron. No good. Rebound grabbed by Spichala. One and done. Both teams. Welling will bring it up. Goes to his left. Hands to Spichala. Coming back right. Here comes the weave. Homeyer. Spichala. Tries to spin against Harris. Throws it off his foot. A dive after the loose ball. Both players come up with the ball. And there's a jump ball.
Yes, sir.
Arrow favors Tinora. 5:58 to play third. No one has scored the first 2 minutes of this quarter. 30-26, the score remains. Archbold in front. Welling gets the inbounds. Gives back to the right, into the corner. Spichala. Now back to Farrell, high on the right. Valentine guarding. Takes it back to the left side. Gives to Lieb. And all the way back out near the timeline to Welling. Back to Lieb again on the wing. Knopfsinger comes all the way out, puts a hand in there, almost got a steal. Spichala brings it around, reverses to the right. Welling spins against Phillips slings it through the key. It's deflected, but ends up in the hands of Lieb. Tinora retains possession. A lot of time coming off. Here's a backdoor look, trying to find Farrell. He kicks it out, 3 up for Lieb. Air balls. Battle for the rebound, won by Welling. His putback no good. Gets his own rebound and puts it back up for 2. Welling gets his first bucket of the game with that one. Lead down to 30-28 for Archbold. Here comes the double team on Nofziger. He one-hands it way wide of the mark of Evan Wendt and goes into the stands. That was a heater from Nofziger. He's trying to pass out of the double team. Right look, bad execution, and a full timeout taken by the Rams of the Blue Streaks. Looks like the Blue Streaks take their first timeout. It's a full 4:59 left third period, 30-28 Archbold in front. We'll be back.
Do your feet hurt? They shouldn't. Maybe you're in the wrong shoe for your foot type. Maybe you're in the right shoe with the wrong fit. Hi, it's Matt from Dave's Running Shop, and for 3 generations, our family has taken great pride in the proper fit and getting you in the right shoe for your unique foot. I want you to know that our entire staff is professionally trained and are here to help you get that perfect shoe with the perfect fit, no matter what your needs are. Running, walking, standing at work on hard surfaces all day. We can help you with locations in Delta, Sylvania, Perrysburg, and now in Findlay. Northwest Ohio's leader in performance footwear. Come see us at Dave's Running Shop.
This is high school basketball on WMTR-FM HD1 Archbold Wauseon.
Call our Tech Communications of Archbold and the Ridgeville Telephone Company for all of your telephone, cable, TV, and high-speed internet needs. 267-8800. Good luck always, Blue Streaks, from everyone at our Tech and the Ridgeville Telephone Company.
Ram basketball out of the timeout. They trail by 2. Here's a backdoor pass. Spitchalla to Homeyer. He's blocked by Harris at the rack, and Harris comes away with the basketball. So quick shot and a quick possession defensively for Archbold.
Back door, but the Blue Streaks covered it.
Phillips crosses over a couple times, working against Welling, gets a big jump stop, tries to get the shot. Welling with a big block on Phillips. He comes up with the basketball going the other way. Now Welling crosses over, loses the handle, race for the basketball, ends up in the hands of Spitchalla, and then Valentine strips him but is called for a foul. So that's Valentine's first. And the first against Archbold in the third quarter. 30-28 Archbold in front, 4:22 left third period. Spitchalla takes it out of bounds on the sideline, far side from us. Throws into the backcourt to Welling. Streaks have made a concerted effort this half, seems to be, to get the ball into the post and work on that size advantage. That last possession, they got it to Nofziger. Here's a 3 attempt for Farrell from the wing. Airballs it. Nofziger comes away with the rebound. But the Rams are not going to let him just bang around. They're going to send somebody extra, and they're going to try to speed up that play. Here comes Harris down the lane. His floater is up and good for 2. Harris off the bounce that time.
That's a very nice play by Harris. That's what he can do. He's an athlete, good enough athlete that he can get to the rack and finish. That was very well done.
A 4-point lead again for Archbold. Both teams with just 1 bucket in this period. And now Spitchalla backs down against Valentine, kicks out to Lieb. He'll handle it and bring it out near the top. Back to the left wing to Spitchalla into the corner. Welling dribbles back, gives to Farrell. Now they get it around right side to Lieb. Nofziger guarding in his defensive stance. Here comes Lieb trying to drive. Hands to Spitchalla coming out to the corner. Nothing there. They get it across to Farrell on the right. Or on the left, rather. Now back to the left to Lieb. 3 minutes to play, third period. Game has ground down here in terms of tempo.
This is the tempo that the Rams like.
That's right. Here's Lieb. Baseline drive. Gets by Nofziger. Loses the ball into the hands of Phillips. And now a little transition possibly. Nope. Phillips will hold it up. Gives to Wendt on the wing, and they'll set things up. Back out top to Sonny at the center circle.
Coach Frank called a set here.
Nofziger comes out right point. Hands to Valentine. A deep 3 for Madden is in and out. Battle for the rebound. Grabbed by Welling and a foul behind by Evan Wendt. That's the first on Evan, second on the Streaks in the period. Well, they got Nofziger for that. They were both in there, so they called Nofziger instead of Wendt. So first foul for Nofziger. Wendt, Knopfsinger, Valentine sit down. In for Archbold, Gracia, Piercefield, and Kruger. Tinora brings Dylan Shively in. He replaces Farrell. Holmeyer brings it up for the Rams, gives to Shively. Now hands it off. Welling down the lane right side. Kicks to the corner. Here's the dribble drive. Up and under shot for Holmeyer. Blocked by Kruger, but a foul. He'll get 2. That's the first on Kurt Kruger. Third against Archbold in the period. Holmeyer at the line. He's a 46% free throw shooter. Free throw up. No good. Lead remains 4 for Archbold. 32-28. 2 minutes, 13 seconds remaining third. Second free throw up. Well short for Holmeyer. Off the front of the rim, and Krieger with the rebound for Archbold. Gives to Gracia. Back to the top to Phillips. Streak set up for a cross. Krieger comes out to the wing right side, gets it from Phillips. Dribbles back to the top. Phillips off the screen. He drives free throw line, dumps it down to Krieger. He'll drive, kicks to Piercefield. They swing it around to Phillips again. Good quick movement here and quick passing for Archbold. Crossover dribble. Phillips through traffic, blocked. Shot up for Phillips again. No good. Goes to the floor. Rebound by Piercefield. And they're going to get Holmeyer, I believe, on a foul coming out at Piercefield. They got Kruger on the rebound. So as Piercefield got the rebound, it was Holmeyer being held by Kruger that prevented him from getting that from Piercefield. That's what they called. Kruger comes in, picks up 2 quick fouls, 4 on Archbold. Bonus now for the Rams. And the pass errantly goes wide of Spichala. Piercefield grabs it, throws it up, and he gets fouled. Nice pressure from Archbold results in a couple of free throws coming for Piercefield. Spichala's first foul, second on the Rams. Broden Piercefield, 33% from the charity stripe this season. It's been uncharitable for the lefty, but he gets the first.
Actually, here of late, he's been much better. He had just a struggle starting the season. He shot it better here of late.
Second one short off iron. Gracia saves the rebound, and he's pushed out of bounds by Josh Lieb. So another foul on Tinora. Gives the ball to get back to Archbold.
That's good hustle play by Gracia. Was in the second spot, went all the way around, got that rebound, and threw it off the leg. But he drew the foul as well. Good play by Isaiah.
Parker Hancock replaces Lieb, and Kruger off the inbounds throws it away. Welling going the other way, finishes at the rim and one. Krieger fouled him, but didn't prevent the shot from getting up, and he's going to have a possible three-point play. Kruger just threw behind. I believe it was Gracia maybe running away from him, and Welling read it and took it away. So Kurt comes off the floor. Wyatt Garricky checks in for the Blue Streaks. Minute 31 left, third period. 33-31 now after the made free throw by Welling, down to 2. Lead for Archbold. Phillips brings it up, checks the bench for the signs. And now in trouble, he got himself airborne, tried to pass, didn't have anything, and they call him double dribble or travel, take your pick.
Yeah, once he let go, he couldn't touch it without being a travel. And before he let the opponents grab it, he thought he'd touch it.
Spike it.
Yeah.
Welling brings it up. Now Phillips able to poke it away. Almost got the steal going back. Gracia couldn't save it going out of bounds. Phillips giving one away, going, I'm going to get it right back. He almost did. 1:13 left, third period. Ball into the backcourt. Welling working against Phillips. Goes to his right hand. Gives to Spichala on the wing. Now to the left side. To Shively. Piercefield guarding. Shively spins. Free throw line. Gets by Piercefield. Shot up. Was that a whistle? They call a traveling violation on Shively. I thought he still had his dribble. Must have shuffled. Shuffle and Shively.
Looked good to me.
The center official was right there on it. He saw something. Isaiah Gracia comes on, and Phillips will come off. Krieger also steps off the floor, and Nofziger checks in. 33-31, Archbold with the lead and the possession. Under a minute to play third. Valentine right side. Gives to the top. Gracia pull-up J for Isaiah. Drains it from 16.
7 points for off the bench. That's pretty daggone good.
Welling working by Gracia. He's able to get a big jump stop. Shot up over Nofziger. Too strong. Nofziger with the rebound. And a foul called from behind on Parker Hancock. Fans don't like it. Nofziger grabbed the ball. He had good position and went down. That is 3 on Hancock, 4 on the Rams. 34 seconds left, third. And Archbold's lead back to 4 again, 35-31. Gracia brings it over. Gives to the right to Valentine. Back to the top. Nofziger now the steal for Welling. He almost was able to come up with it. He poked it into the Tinora bench. Quick hands and very fast feet for Connor Welling. I don't have his steal total. I wish that I had. He's active as a defender. Ball into the backcourt. Gracia works against Welling. Brings it across. Goes to his right. Clock at 10. Gracia now crosses over. Spins against Hancock. Kicks to the side. Wyatt Garrick's three. Up. No good. And rebound knocked out of bounds by Nofziger. Sorry, Wyatt. So it'll be Tinora ball with 8/10, and here's the heave, well short of the iron. The lead remains 4 for Archbold after 3, 35-31 over Tinora here at the Thunderdome. We'll be back in a minute with the fourth.
This is Garrett Morton with Andres O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. At Andres O'Neill & Lowe, we live by a simple principle: treat others how you want to be treated. This means providing you with the highest level of care, respect, and dedication in every interaction. From personalized insurance solutions to our unwavering support for local causes, our goal is to make you feel valued and protected. We're more than just an insurance agency. We're part of your community, committed to making a positive impact. And with our trusted partner, Auto Owners Insurance, you get top-tier coverage and service. Together with Auto Owners Insurance, we ensure you have the best protection and peace of mind. Discover the Andres O'Neill & Lowe difference. Visit andreso'neillandlowe.com or call us today, because treating you right is at the heart of everything we do.
So the lead has been 4 for Archbold for the majority of this game, and it still is 4, 35-31. That was a very slow, low-scoring quarter for both teams.
Yep, methodical would be a good term for that. And you know what? Both teams struggled from the field, 2 of 8, both teams. And both had about 3 turnovers, so we're about all even there.
5 points for both teams, for each team in that third quarter. Blue Streaks with possession to start the fourth. Here's Gracia going to his right. Backdoor pass to Wendt for 2. That's a good way to get it sparked and going here in the fourth.
Real good.
Love me a backdoor cut. Homeyer with it on the right. Here's some pressure from Wendt on Homeyer. He'll bring it all the way across the floor to his left. Now spins back and goes to the middle. Hands this one to Spichala. Gracia sort of face guarding Welling almost, putting a lot of pressure on him, trying to prevent him from having the basketball. Now Lieb will get it back to Homeyer, right wing. Wendt again guarding. They are really denying. And here's a backdoor look. Homeyer thought Farrell was going to zig. Farrell zagged instead, and the ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, Piercefield was on him on the wing and did a nice job on the backdoor cut, and the offensive guy stopped, and the ball went out of bounds. Good job defensively.
Archbold with a 6-point lead, and the ball. Valentine goes hard into Lieb, and Lieb picks up his third foul, fourth foul. Lieb, that's a tough one. I got to say, I've said this before, when you get a player with his feet in position, he played D with his feet that time, it's hard to give him a foul there. 7 minutes to play. Valentine with it right point. He'll bring it back to the left side into the corner. Gracia, baseline, trying to get down the baseline for a drive. Nothing there. Kicks out to Wendt at the top. Farrell guarding. Lob into the paint. Knopfsinger can't handle the pass. It was wide of him. He tried to get both mitts on it, but it goes out of bounds. Kind of batted it around a few times. Phillips comes back into the game. Madden Valentine will sit for Archbold. 6:44 left in this one, 37-31. Archbold leading. They've led most of the game. Lee brings it over, and then he hands to Welling. He'll set up the offense for the green guys. Spichala at the top, works against Gracia. Hands to Farrell. Here's the weave again. Lead gives to Welling. Back to Homeyer. Phillips guarding Homeyer down the key, right side. Fadeaway three from the corner, well off. Air ball by Spichala. Kind of forced that one. And now Phillips brings it across. And Archbold can be judicious. Knopfsinger hands to Gracia. Back to Knopfsinger. Backdoor cut is good.
Very nice pass by Gracia. Isaiah Gracia has done a really nice job tonight.
39-31. Archbold, the largest lead they've had in this one. Homeyer, free throw line drive to Farrell in the corner. And the Rams look a little out of sorts here with 4 TOs left. I look for Lymanstall if they don't have some sink here, maybe to get one. 39-31. 5.5 to play. Lead down the baseline all the way out to Spichala. And Spichala gets it across to Farrell, right wing, out to the top to Welling. He'll hand to Homeyer, back to Farrell. East-West game. Welling now into the free throw line. Flips this one out for a three from Homeyer. It's no good. Phillips with the rebound. See if Archbold can continue to put some distance.
Yeah, Archbold needs this a good offensive set here. The clock is your friend. You don't have to rush it. Get a good set. And I think that's what Coach Frank is trying to chat it up here a little bit.
Streaks had a 10-point lead at striker. Didn't have great decision-making down the stretch. Let's see if they can make that a lot better here tonight. Here comes Gracia. Spin move for Isaias against the defender. No good, but Piercefield keeps it alive for Archbold, and they get a do-over. And now Coach Frank's going to take a timeout, probably for that same purpose you were just saying, make sure that they get better shots. 4.5 minutes left in this one. Archbold with an 8-point lead, 39-31. We'll be back.
Are you a veteran or a dependent of a veteran? Do you know the benefits that are available to you, such as VA health care, financial assistance, transportation to VA appointments, and other benefits? These questions and more can be answered by contacting the Fulton County Veterans Service Office at 419-337-9266 or by visiting us at the Detweiler Building in Wauseon or on the web at FultonCountyOH.com. Our services are always free. Remember, the only veteran we can't assist is the one that doesn't contact us.
Hey, Northwest Ohio, Dave Ramsey here. For more than 5 years, you've heard me recommend Brad Rupp of the Lauber Insurance Group as one of my home and auto insurance ELPs. Brad is an independent agent, which means he can talk to dozens of providers to get you the best coverage at the best rate. Folks, if you haven't contacted Brad yet, you could be missing out on some big savings. Give him a call today at 419-445-8406. That's 419-445-8406.
Archbold with an 8-point advantage. That's the largest that they've had, and they've got 4.5 minutes left in this one to see if they can hang on to that. Piercefield inbounds to Phillips. Brings it across. Goes to the free throw line. Gets it to Piercefield. Back out to Sonny. Now they swing it left side to Knopfsinger. Works against Lieb. Lieb's got 4 fouls. Still out there. Gracia with it on the wing. Behind the back dribble. Little shake and bake move. Tries to go up and under to the rack. Can't get it to drop. Knopfsinger with the rebound. His putback also no good. Gracia, another putback. Shot up, no good. Knopfsinger with another grab. And a foul called. They got Homeyer or Farrell. We'll see. Both of them reaching in on Knopfsinger after that rebound. Streaks battling on the glass.
Yeah, very good on the offensive glass there.
Alex Homeyer committed the foul there. That's 2 on Tinora.
That's his first.
Isaiah comes to the bench. Valentine checks back in. Knopfsiger hands to Phillips. The three up for Sonny. Too strong. Valentine with another offensive rebound for Archbold. Rams have got to find a way to get bodies on guys.
That's 5 offensive boards for the Streaks this quarter.
Down 8. You're not giving yourself any chance when you give it up that many times. Valentine with it. Shakes. Gives to Phillips. Now he kicks back to Valentine. 2-man game.
Just be patient. Get a good one here.
Into the corner to Piercefield. Back to Valentine. Volleyball line. Holmeyer comes out. Puts a hand on his hip. Swings it across. Phillips.
Good decision.
Pump fake. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. He gave a pump but decided not to. 3:20 to play. 39-31. Streaks in front. Phillips with it. Right corner. Farrell guarding, trying to poke it away, and is called for the foul out top. That's Farrell's first foul in the game, 3rd against the Rams. Morgan Harris comes onto the floor. Broden Piercefield will come off for Archbold.
You know, the Rams, we've talked about this many times, the Rams can really turn the heat up. If they get a foul, they get a foul. You know, they might get the steal or a turnover.
And now Harris finds Phillips going to the rack and finishes.
That's big 2 points for the Streaks. Up 10 with under 3.
Down the lane, Welling at the other end. He answers with a layup of his own and a quick timeout by Chris Lymanstraw and the Rams as they trail again by 8, 41-33. Full timeout, Rams. We'll be back.
Is Kinsman Propane your current propane provider? Why not? Kinsman Propane is an independent, locally owned, and family-operated propane business. Our mission statement is simple. Provide dependable, safe propane delivery service with competitive pricing for agriculture, residential, and commercial customers. Kinsman Propane has been servicing Northwest Ohio and Southeastern Michigan for the past 30 years and look forward to being here for at least 30 more. It's time to call Kinsman Propane today to make the switch to a family-friendly propane provider. Call 419-445-6957 today to take advantage of the best service and the best prices in Northwest Ohio and Southeastern Michigan.
We got 2:52 left here in this one at Archbold High School. Blue Streaks with the basketball and an 8-point lead. Valentine works against the full court pressure of Spicciala, takes it to the right, gets out of the trap, able to give it to Wendt. Now Wendt to the rack, finishes at the rim, past defenders, and the lead back to 10 for Archbold. 2:36 left. Welling goes to his right, gives this one off to Holmeyer. Now to Lieb, and this is where that 10-point lead, the kind of play that the Rams favor, isn't great at this moment. Farrell with a 3 from the outlet from Spicciala, and Farrell buries another one. Lead down to 7 just like that. Valentine behind the back dribble, throws it across Knopfsiger. He gets it across the timeline, spin move, and outlets to Phillips. They bring it out top. Now Phillips thought about a wide open 3, but really a great decision not to take that there. And now his pass back to the middle to Valentine. Took a long time to get there. A little lollipop, but Welling couldn't get there in time and instead fouls Valentine.
Luckily, Valentine went for the ball, too, a little bit, as opposed to just waiting the ball come to him. And when he did that, that caused a contact by Welling for the foul.
Welling commits his first foul in the game. That's 4 now on the Rams. No fouls committed by the Streaks in this period. But that's a good thing for Tinora. Blue Streaks will be shooting with the clock stopped. Any further fouls. Now Lieb comes out. He's not the guy you want to foul. He's got 4. Went with the basketball. Cross-court pass to Valentine. Now to Gracia. There's Lieb again on Gracia. He's got to be careful. And they get him for that 5th foul. So Lieb bumps Gracia. He's now out of the game. Gracia is going to get 2 free throws. They'll replace Josh Lieb with Parker Hancock. Hancock comes in. I think he's got 4. No, 3.
3 fouls.
Gracia with a chance for a couple of free throws here. This has been a bugaboo for Archbold as of late, too. Isaiah really could change that. Give him a couple of clutch free throws for once.
Yeah, just got to take a breath and get a nice, clear yourself, let it fly. Nice and high arch. Bingo.
Bingo is right. Just like that, 44-36, Archbold in front. 1 minute, 38 seconds remaining. Roger Krieger checks in. Micah Nofziger takes a seat for Archbold. And with that methodical offense, the Rams can't really do what they want to do here. They've got to go in a hurry now. Here's a free throw up for Gracia. Second one no good. Lead is 8. Welling will bring it up.
That's the first rebound
right
for
side.
Tinora this quarter.
Oh, my goodness. Holmeyer to his left. Gives to Farrell. Now Spichala from about 26 feet away is off the iron long, goes over the backboard out of bounds. And I'm not exaggerating. I think that was 26 feet.
Yeah, pretty close.
1:25 remaining. Archbold basketball with an 8-point lead. Here's the deep ball from Nofziger to Valentine. Valentine able to come away with the ball. Gets it to Gracia to Wendt for 2 more. And those streaks up by 10. 46-36. Holmeyer to his right. Hands to Welling down the lane. Out to Spichala. Now a deep. Again, a 25-26 footer for Farrell. Way off the mark. Hits just the glass. Offensive rebound by Welling, and he's fouled. But the streaks have a lot to give. Valentine picks up his second foul. First against Archbold in the period. Nofziger comes off. And Krieger back in. Full timeout taken. 46-36. Blue Streaks will take it with 1:04 left and a 10-point lead for Archbold. We'll take it with them.
High school letter jackets, custom embroidery and screen printing. If you're outfitting your team, if you need gear, get here. The Sports Place at Wassee on Ace. Your home for spirit gear for your favorite teams, high school, college, and pro, and great local service. Sports equipment from head to toe. The Sports Place has you covered. Fulton County Sporting Goods Store. There's nothing else like the Sports Place at Wassee on Ace. Need gear? Get here. In the Ace Plaza, Wassee on.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. Hi, I'm Jody Herman, your local State Farm agent. That's why State Farm is here to help you go for 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So, go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way that we're here to help life go right. Call me, Jody Herman, at 445-8626 today.
Well, when you come back on that double weekend and you're looking to save 1 out of the 2 and you have your heart ripped out by a last-second banked 3, this is how you hope your team responds, right, Krause?
No doubt. Got to finish this off, though.
Streaks with a 10-point lead and a minute to play here. Farrell with it at the top. Gets it to Hancock. Now back to Farrell. Back to Lieb on the drive. Or not Lieb. He's out. It was Holmeyer. And Holmeyer down the lane is fouled on his way to the rack. On the floor. No shots.
Good foul.
So Gracia's third foul. Second on Archbold. Good foul because it didn't allow a shot to get up and 10 seconds got melted. Here's Farrell with it out top. Gives to Spichala on the wing. Back to Farrell. Comes off a screen. Thought about a 3. It's not there. And he throws it back on the reversal. Isaiah Gracia takes it away. Big steps down the lane. They're going to call the travel. One too many big steps for Isaiah. Very, very close to getting that off. But
he really needed to back it off. Bring it back out.
Nevertheless, some time gone again. And now a steal on Welling. Wendt is able to come up and didn't get the ball, but almost did. Here's a pump fake for Holmeyer. He goes down the lane. His outlet pass taken away by Krieger to throw into to Phillips in the front. But a foul on Krieger before. And so 26.2 seconds left. And Archbold with a 46-36 on their way to a win here tonight. That's impressive.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge win for the Blue Streaks. After that, like I said, after last night's debacle against Fulton, yeah, it was tough. And to come out here against quality team like Tinora and do this tonight, impressive, very impressive.
Krieger knocks down the free throw. Second one on its way. Good as well, a Roger Deadeye. Lead now 12. Here comes Farrell rather. Back to Spichala, now Welling with it. He'll dribble to his right, gives to Farrell. Volleyball, line 3, off the mark, air ball right. Rebound grab by Gracia, and that's going to do it. 10 seconds left. They're going to salt this one away. Blue Streaks with a huge home win tonight, rebounding from a devastating loss last night. But this one just as big of a win in terms of the RPI and the sectional going into next weekend's seeding. 48-31, the final score. Archbold beats Tinora in an upset. Krause and I will take a few minutes, and we'll come back and talk to head coach Joe Frank, get his thoughts and maybe his relief from tonight's win. After a few messages, we'll be back.
The professionals at CIG Financial Services are not concerned about who gets the credit, but rather who gets the results. Of course, our investments and wealth management portfolios speak for themselves, but did you know we work with a variety of other professionals so each of our clients have access to exactly what they need when they need it? Tax strategies, estate planning, risk management, and cash flow income generations. We make sure our clients have access to our entire team of legal, tax, and insurance professionals on demand. See why so many people trust the expanded team of professionals at CIG in downtown Archbold. 419-445-5000.
Advisory services through 724 Capital LLC, registered investment advisor. Additional advisory services through Child's Investment Group Incorporated, registered investment advisor. Securities and additional advisory services offered through Financial Group LLC, registered broker. Member FINRA, SIPC, IFG, CIG, and 724 Capital are affiliated entities.
At Nafziger Family Chiropractic, many of our patients are finding there's more to chiropractic than relief of headaches and back pain. Our primary focus is the integrity of your nervous system, which controls and regulates every cell and tissue in your body. The moving bones of the spinal column can impair this vital communication link between your brain and your body. We help improve the function and structure of your spine, reducing nervous system compromise. The result? Even non-spinal health-related problems can show improvement, without drugs or surgery, and regardless of your age. Our patients choose our office because they want a natural approach to better health. I'm Dr. Randy at Nafziger Family Chiropractic, and I look forward to meeting you. Call 445-1600 or visit us at nafzigerchiro.com. Your life will change.
Hey everybody, it's Mike with Auto Images Collision and Mechanical. Have you been involved in a major accident or just a little mishap in the grocery store parking lot? We have the certified technicians and the state-of-the-art equipment to handle any job. So when you're looking for that perfect body shop that will go above and beyond, think Auto Images Collision and Mechanical. Call us today at 419-446-2391 or visit us online at autoimages.net.
Hi, this is Heidi Kaufman with Kaufman Door, reminding you to call Kaufman Door for all your garage door and opener, sales, service, and repair needs. We have the skills and our service is great. So give us a call at 567-454-0518. Kaufman Door, Waseon, Ohio.
Stay with us. The Culligan postgame next.
Around here, hard water is the problem, and water softeners are the solution. But did you know you can now get a high-efficiency water softener and save up to 46% on water, salt, and energy? Introducing Culligan's high-efficiency water softener, the world's most efficient. So trade in your old water softener and upgrade to Culligan High Efficiency. You win. Your wallet wins. And so does the environment. Culligan. Better water, pure and simple. Call 1-800-322-6849 or visit Culligan.com.
Back here at Archbold High School, Doug Krause and Ryan Throne with the call of tonight's game, and the Blue Streaks get a big W here at home, 48-36 over the number one seed in the district tonight, the Tinora Rams. That's an upset win for them. The Rams tonight go to 15-3, and the Blue Streaks 10-7. But here's how the game went. In the first period, Tinora jumped up to a 3-point advantage, 7-4, but Archbold answered the bell, got the 4-point lead, 14-10, going out of the first period into the second, and they really never looked back. At no other point did the Rams hold a lead in this game after that first period. Archbold maintained that 4-point advantage into the second quarter and into halftime. They were up 30-26 at the intermission in the third quarter. Each team scored 5 points to make it 35-31 going to the fourth. And then in the fourth period, really the difference in this game, Archbold pressure defense made it very difficult for Tinora at times getting the ball even across. Also, Archbold rebounding. You mentioned it took a long time for Tinora even to get a rebound in that fourth quarter of play. Blue Streaks went on a 6-0 run, capped off by a Phillips layup to make it 41-31. And then from there, it was just management of the game and the clock. And Archbold did that well down the stretch here tonight. And they take a 48-36 win over the Tinora Rams. Krause, what do you have for our stats?
Let's look at them. Blue Streaks on the boards, 22-16. Did a great job on the glass. Turnovers, only 7 turnovers for the Streaks, 10 for Tinora. Shooting the ball, 17 of 36 for the Streaks for 47%. And from behind the arc, 6 of 13, which was probably one of their best performances of the year behind the arc, 46%. 6 of 10 from the foul line for 60%. Tinora was 13 of 33 from the field for 39%. And they were 7 of 17 for 41%. From behind the arc, 3 of 5 from the foul line for 60%. And how about that, Coach Frank? What 24 hours difference makes?
No kidding.
I enjoy seeing a smile on your face, my friend. I'll tell you what. I've always said, and I think you maybe heard me say this before, coaches can be smart when the shots go in. We're a little bit smarter, aren't we?
Yeah. No kidding.
Oh, boy. Tell you what, Joe, I mean, seriously, we said all year long, and we both agreed that you haven't, your record has, not been 9-7 because you're not hustling. You've given great effort each and every night out. Shots haven't been falling, right? So, that happens. But you know what? Tonight you had the effort again, and the shots fell, and results are different.
Yeah, I give a lot of credit to our kids. Obviously we've dropped a couple tough ones this week to 2 teams that made some plays to the end and deserved to win the game. But, at the end of the day, it's kids are pretty resilient, a lot more resilient sometimes than adults are. And they brushed that off pretty good. We had a good video session, and we just talked about the fact that, we are capable of going out there and playing 4 quarters of basketball and competing with anybody. And that includes this team. I don't know. They're 14-2. I don't really care what their record is, 15-2. We just got to go out and do what we do and play with some discipline and play with some intelligence at times out there when things don't get so things don't get completely killed. So we struggled to start of the third quarter there.
Yeah.
And we got a big backdoor cut there. Isaiah made a great pass, and by the way, Isaiah Gracia, you talk about a kid who's had some tough times here, and he's struggled, and he knows it, and a lot of it was between the ears, but you know what? He showed some mental toughness tonight, and when he made that 3 and turned around and got a grin on his face, I thought it might be a good sign of things to come, and it was, because he was a big difference maker in that game.
He certainly did, and I was going to commend him. I was going to bring him up, but you did, and you're exactly right. He had a lot of energy on that floor. And as all night long, your entire team played with energy. And I like the word you used a little bit ago, Joe. You played with some discipline, and you did call a timeout there. I think that was one of the reasons you called the timeout early in the fourth quarter, I believe. And, that was some good stuff. Another one I was real happy to see, Evan Wendt came out and played with some confidence. It was really good to see him do what he did out there on both ends of the court.
Yeah, I thought defensively we were very aggressive the whole game. We did not let him. A couple of times, Welling got downhill on us, but he does that every game. That's not a surprise. But for the most part, they earned what they got, and they had some really long possessions because we were staying between them and the baskets. The old super streak, rules in elementary, but there's a lot to be said for that. And communication, we harped on them at halftime. We gave up 3 threes the first half when we didn't communicate, and 2 guys would run with one guy, and then the guy'd be left open. And I don't recall, they made some threes the second half, but I tell you what, a couple of them, we were right in their grill. Credit to them for making tough shots.
Bench that one
Yeah.
Spicala made.
Yeah.
But, No, I just thought it was, it's just so fun to see guys when they go out and compete and then get rewarded for their efforts, especially after the 2 games they had this week and after 24 hours ago. What a great opportunity for them to be out here tonight, to get the win, and now feel good about themselves going into next week.
Yeah, and we got a big one. Obviously we're not in the league race, obviously, but it's still a big game. Number one is Wauseon. That's all I need to say.
Yep.
And secondly, this game on Friday night could be for a seed. So we'll see where that goes. That's out of our control. All we can do is top 4 seeds. What I'm saying.
Yeah.
And so we'll see what happens. But I do know this. We will be ready to go next Friday night, and I'm sure the team in the red and white will be ready to go too. And so, like usual, I think it's going to be a hotly contested game with 2 spirited teams out there competing and fighting and scratching and clawing.
Yeah, we're going to be looking forward to that. It's always fun when the Streaks go to Wauseon, and there's never a dull moment for sure, Joe. And hey, I want you to enjoy the rest of your weekend, get yourself back to work next week, and have a good week.
Got it. Thanks.
You bet. Yeah. That's Joe Frank, head coach, Archbold Blue Streaks. They get their 10th win of the season and are now 10-7. And on the flip side, the Tinora Rams with Coach Chris Lymanstall, who's had a great season. They're now 15-3, but they've got a chance next week to get the title of the GMC in the next contest. So again, Joe, he hit it right in the head. I thought when he talked about that they played with discipline tonight. They kept it cool about them, and there were times tonight where they wanted maybe to throw a shot up because it was
late
there,
in the game
but,
for sure.
But
yeah,
they didn't. And they brought it back out. The one time, and he mentioned Isaiah Gracia. What he did tonight, which he was very, very good. We talked about that during the broadcast. Hey, it was a nice team win for the Blue Streaks. All the guys got in, made contributions, and let's look at the individual scoring for both teams as we wind this down here. For the Rams, who are again 15-3, I'll just go right down the top to bottom. Owen Farrell, 11 points. For Tinora, Connor Welling, who is a tough nut out there, he had 5 points, but he battles hard at that point guard position. Alex Holmeyer finished the contest with just 3 for 3 points. Josh Leap had foul trouble, but he battled the whole game. Finished with 8 points. Adams McCullough had 5 points. And Dylan Sheffley had 2 points for the team total of 36. Archbold led by Evan Wendt, 16 points. Evan played a real solid game, and I really liked his effort on the defensive end as well. And again, that's what Evan can do for this team. He is the guy that can shoot the basketball, and he made some plays tonight, and that was really good to see. Micah Knopfler ended up with 9 points, and I didn't get his rebounds, but he got a bunch of those in the second half in particular. Isaiah Gracia came off the bench, 8 big points. He was big all night long. Sonny Phillips had 7 for the Streaks. Aranja Krieger had 2 foul shots late for 2. Morgan Harris had a nice drive for 2 points. Madden Valentine had a 3 early in the game for 3. And Broden Piercefield had 1 foul shot for a point, and that was pretty much Archbold's 48 points.
Okay, and as we talk about this, it's hard to pick a Child's Investment Group player of the game when you have a balanced team effort like this one. Who do you have tonight? Do we split that?
If we want to split it, go ahead. But Joe mentioned Isaiah Gracia, and I think he did a great job too. But I also like what Wendt did as well. You want to split it? Let's split it.
Let's give the honor to both of those guys, Evan Wendt and Isaiah Gracia tonight, because without either one of them, this is not a win for Archbold. Those guys put out the kind of effort they really needed here tonight, and that's what you've been maybe waiting for, something like that out of Isaiah off the bench to be that spark he was early in the season, or for Wendt to get some shots to drop and to get some confidence going and see the ball go through the hoop.
Yeah, and that was very good. And,
all right.
That means the Blue Streaks, Joe talked about next week's game with Wauseon is going to be huge just because it's Wauseon, but number 2, for RPI seeding purposes, that will also be a big game. And tonight's game did not hurt them at all.
Well, no, that's really big.
That may have moved them up a little bit, another spot or so. We'll have to see how that works out.
Yeah, Paulding slipped around them after the loss last night, so they actually are in that 6th spot. That win tonight with another one next weekend. I mean,
who knows?
You could be looking at a home game.
And fans can go to the OHSA website and go on to the basketball and look under Ohio RPI, and Archbold would be in Division 5, the 2nd Northwest District, District 2 Division, District 2, and you can see where they line up at, and you can see what they are. And hey, you will know when they go to the draw next Sunday. You know exactly where they're at as far as when they will go on the line.
It's all math.
Yep.
Okay, the final score of the JV game tonight, Archbold took that one 52-19. The Rams will be on the road at Hicksville next Friday. 7-10 are the Aces, 1-4 in GMC play. Blue Streaks will be, as we said, at Wauseon. The Indians are 7-9 and 2-2 in the NWOL. Yeah, you and I will be at that one on Friday night over at Wauseon High School. I have the broadcast of that one here on 96.1. Also, this week we got Hoop Chat coming at you again on Wednesday and Friday. Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. Who are you going to talk to and about, do you think, so far in that Hoop Chat episode? Any ideas?
Put me online here.
Put you on the spot?
Oh, geez, I got to think who we are.
Tell you what, we'll just whet your appetites that you need to tune in Wednesday night at 7 o'clock for Kraus and Kraus on Northwest Ohio Hoop Chat on 96.1. We'll have a great episode for you. You guys have been doing a fantastic job with that program, and this week will be another good edition of it, so join us for that one.
Yeah, we're looking to have Nova Oakley from Tinora. The fine team over there. She's doing a great job. Just got her 1,000th point. Looking for Nicholas Stinner from Wauseon. Hopefully, if Coach Burt is listening to this, remind you, I just texted you. Yeah, we would like to have him. So hopefully he'll be on with us. And we also have a couple coaches coming on next week. Kyle Bolstadter from Evergreen. They've had a great season.
Sure have.
And we're looking for him. We also want to do Mike Bum from Montpelier. We had his daughter who did a great job with us, and now we'll let him try his turn.
That's right.
They've had a great season. They just won the BBC this past week. So we'll get him on there, and then we're going to have a special guest. All the way from Columbus, Ohio, but he's out of Patrick Henry originally years ago. He is now a state representative for Ohio, Jim Hoops.
Okay.
And Jimmy's going to join us for the show as our VIP. I guess you call him a VIP.
I'd say he's a VIP. That's kind of big time. Nice
trust me, Jimmy was a player back in the day. We'll learn more about that again.
Fantastic. Well, buddy, I've enjoyed working with you. We want to thank Archbold High School and Alan Gladio and also Billy Connors for the work he does with cleanup here after games are over. Appreciate the hospitality and hosting us. Thanks for sharing part of your evening listening to our broadcast from Archbold. Oh, one more thing. Oh, yeah. We got to tell that. I almost forgot. Coach reminded me here that we're going to be doing the broadcast of the Wauseon Archbold girls game Thursday night. So you guys are going to be, we're going to be on Hoop Chat on Wednesday, and then we're going to have the girls broadcast from right here at the Thunderdome. Wauseon will be over here for the girls game. We'll have that on Thursday. Then we head over to Wauseon for Wauseon Archbold boys edition on Friday night. So a lot of activity for you and I. We're going to see each other a whole lot this week.
Oh, lucky me.
Final score here from the Thunderdome. The Blue Streaks with a win over the Rams, 48-38 from everybody at 96-1 WMG. I said it wrong. 48-36.
You got it.
48-36, the final score. From everybody at 96-1, thanks for listening. Have a great night.